All right, folks, lean in, because I'm about to commit fruit treason. Not all fruits are your friends, especially after 60. Yep, I said it. I know. Fruit has been sitting on a shiny pedestal for decades. It's colorful, it's natural, it shows up in those eat this not that books like a straight A student. But here's the juicy truth. Some fruits are quietly wrecking your leg strength, messing with your joints, your balance, and yes, even that proud little pep in your walk. You see, while you're out here trying to stay healthy, some of these fruits are sneaking in sugar bombs, inflammation triggers, and more twists than a telenovela. Take my friend Doris, for example. Lovely woman, 74, walks every day, eats clean, but couldn't figure out why her knees were giving out halfway through her mall laps. Turns out, she was downing a healthy mango smoothie every morning with more sugar than a donut. True story. So in this video, I'm breaking down the 7 worst fruits you should stop eating ASAP, especially if you're over 60 and want to keep your legs strong, steady, and walking like a champ. And don't worry, I won't leave you fruitless. I'll also share what to eat instead. The good guys that actually support your joints, muscles, and mobility. Get ready to rethink your fruit bowl, because what you don't know can make your knees creak. Let's go ahead and bust one of the biggest food myths of all time. Right up there with seniors can't build muscle, or your joints just naturally fall apart. Ready? Not all fruit is healthy, especially not for seniors. I know, clutch your apple slices, because this one stings a bit. We've been trained to think it's fruit, it's natural, it's from the earth. How bad could it be? But here's the twist. Some fruits come with a health halo, and underneath that halo, chaos. Let me break it down. As we age, our metabolism slows, our insulin sensitivity drops, and our bodies become more vulnerable to inflammation. That means certain fruits, especially the high-sugar, low-fiber ones, can do more harm than good. Some are packed with omega-6 heavy oils or added sugars, dried fruit trail mix, which crank up inflammation like a teenager turning up the bass in your car radio. Others are loaded with natural sugars, sure. But when there's not enough fiber to slow it down, your blood sugar spikes faster than your cousin Karen at a karaoke night. Oh, and let's not forget the sodium sneaks, especially in those pre-packaged fruit cups or juices marketed to seniors. Salt plus sugar equals blood pressure and energy crashes galore. Your joints, your muscles, your precious walking legs, they pay the price. And no, I'm not saying all fruit is bad. I'm just saying you gotta choose wisely. Think of it like this. You wouldn't wear stilettos to go hiking, right? Doesn't mean shoes are bad, just means you need the right pair for the job. Same goes for fruit. Pick the ones that support your body, not sabotage it. And if you're sitting there thinking, but I eat bananas and grapes every day, don't worry, you're not alone. Most people do. That's why this next part is so important. Let's dive into the 7 sneaky fruits that could be tripping up your legs and your health without you even realizing it. All right, it's time. Let's pull back the fruit bowl curtain and expose the 7 worst offenders. Fruits that look innocent on the outside, but inside, they're little sugar-coated saboteurs, especially if you're over 60 and trying to keep those legs strong and sturdy. Let's roll the rogues that are 1. Grapes. Tiny, sweet, and oh so poppable. But grapes are basically nature's candy. They're high in sugar, low in fiber, and easy to overeat. One minute you're having just a few, next minute, the whole bunch is gone and your blood sugar's doing somersaults. Real talk. I once knew a guy named Bob, retired mailman, who swapped chips for grapes, thinking he was doing his body a favor. His knees still hurt, and turns out He was downing more sugar per day than a can of soda from grapes. Number 2, bananas. I can feel the gasp from here. Look, I'm not saying bananas are evil, but they're loaded with fast carbs and sugar, and they don't have a lot of fiber or water to slow it down. If you're dealing with leg fatigue, blood sugar swings, or joint inflammation, bananas might be part of the problem. Tip: if you must go bananas, pair half a banana with protein or healthy fat, not on its own. Number 3, watermelon. Now don't hate me, I love watermelon too. But here's the deal. It's about 92% water and nearly pure sugar after digestion. It causes quick spikes, and if your body doesn't use that energy fast, it gets stored as fat, usually around the belly or joints. Watermelon in moderation is fine, but eating a giant bowl and calling it lunch? Not the move. Number 4, dried fruits, raisins, dried apricots, etc. Take everything problematic about regular fruit, shrink it, and concentrate the sugar. That's dried fruit. It's basically candy in disguise. No water, little fiber, and a sugar content that can punch your pancreas in the face. Plus, some brands sneak in added sugars and preservatives that mess with digestion and even spike inflammation. 5, fruit juices. This one's a blood sugar bomb. Orange juice, apple juice, even the 100% natural ones strip out all the fiber and deliver a concentrated hit of fructose. One glass can have as much sugar as a cola, minus the fizz. And get this, I met a lady at a community center who thought her morning glass of freshly squeezed orange juice was doctor approved. Her legs felt heavier every week, and when she cut out the OJ, 2 weeks later she said, I finally feel like I got my spring back. 6, mangoes tropical, delicious, and one of the highest sugar fruits out there. Mangoes are fantastic for bodybuilders who need fast energy. For the average senior, they can cause inflammation and leave you more sluggish than satisfied. Especially dangerous when blended into smoothies. That's a sugar tsunami waiting to happen. Number 7, canned fruits in syrup. Fruit in a can might seem convenient, but if it's swimming in syrup, it's basically dessert pretending to be salad. Loaded with high fructose corn syrup, preservatives, and sometimes artificial color. It's a trap, a sticky, sweet trap. So there it is, the sneaky 7. They may look pretty, they may taste sweet, but when it comes to your legs, joints, and balance, these guys are not on your team. But don't worry, I won't leave you hanging. Coming up next, the fruits you should eat. The real MVPs that support strength, mobility, and keep your legs moving like they've got somewhere fabulous to be. All right, now that we've banished the leg strength destroyers to the shadow realm, it's time to bring in the good guys, the fruit avengers, if you will. These fruits aren't just tasty, they actively support muscle health, circulation, bone strength, and keep you moving like you've still got dance battles to win. Let's meet the Fab 5. Number 1, kiwis, the tiny titan of vitamin C. Don't let their fuzzy exterior fool you. Kiwis are loaded with vitamin C, which helps produce collagen, a key ingredient in keeping your joints and tendons strong. They're also rich in potassium and antioxidants that fight inflammation. Easy tip, slice one in half and scoop it out like nature's Jell-O shot, minus the party regrets. Number 2, blueberries, the brain and balance buddy. These little guys are antioxidant superheroes. They help reduce oxidative stress, aka body rust, and boost circulation, which means more oxygen and nutrients reaching your leg muscles. And bonus, they've been shown to improve balance and coordination in older adults. Basically, if your legs had a favorite berry, it'd be this one. Real-life nugget. My neighbor Ed started swapping his nightly cookie for a handful of frozen blueberries. 2 months later, he tells me, I don't trip over the dog anymore. He trips over me. 2-3. Tart cherries. The inflammation assassin. Tart cherries, not the sweet kind, are amazing for muscle recovery and joint pain relief. They're rich in anthocyanins, fancy name for the stuff that helps soothe inflammation and reduce muscle soreness. Perfect post-walk snack if your knees are throwing shade. 4. Apples, the gut-leg connection. Apples are rich in pectin, a fiber that supports gut health. And yes, that matters. Why? Because a healthy gut helps regulate inflammation throughout your body, including your joints and muscles. And if you keep the skin on, you get a nice dose of quercetin, which sounds like a Harry Potter spell, but is really a natural anti-inflammatory. Mnemonic tip: an apple a day keeps the ibuprofen away. Down 5. Papaya, the joint juice. This tropical delight is high in vitamin C, vitamin A, and papain, an enzyme that helps with digestion and reduces post-workout soreness. Great for anyone dealing with stiffness or that rusty hinge feeling in the knees. And unlike mangoes, papayas are lower in sugar and easier on your blood sugar. So there you have it, the Fruit Fix Squad. These 5 aren't just sweet treats, they're functional fuel for your legs, joints, and longevity. Stick around, because up next, we're tackling the big question everyone asks me after this list. Wait, have I already done the damage? Let's talk about that. All right, I see that look. You're probably wondering, have I already ruined my leg strength by eating the wrong fruits all these years? And let me tell you, if I had $1 for every time someone asked me that, I could buy a small island, shaped like a kiwi. But here's the truth, and it's good news. No, you haven't messed everything up. Not even close. Your body is like a vintage car. Maybe a few dents, maybe it takes a little longer to start in the morning, but with the right fuel, it still runs like a dream. Q. So do I have to give up fruit entirely? Nope. You don't have to break up with fruit. Just maybe unfriend a few of them on Facebook. Think of it like this. You're not giving up sweetness. You're choosing smarter sweetness. The kind that loves your legs back. Q. How much fruit should I eat per day? Great question. For most seniors, 1 to 2 servings of the right fruits per day is perfect. That's like a small handful of berries, 1 medium apple, or half a papaya. Oh, and fresh or frozen is better than dried or juiced. Remember, you want the fiber to slow the sugar roll. Q. What if I've got diabetes, joint issues, or mobility problems? Even more reason to eat smarter. The good fruits we talked about can help with blood sugar, inflammation, and muscle recovery. You're not too late, you're right on time. So no guilt trips here. Just a little course correction. Think of this video as your GPS going, recalculating, make a U-turn at Grape Lane. Up next, I'm dropping some bonus fruit shopping tips so you don't get tricked at the store by sneaky labels and fruity imposters. Let's go. Okay, you've got your good fruits picked out, but now comes the real test. Bringing them home without them turning into a science experiment in your fridge. Let's break it down. Tip number 1, organic versus conventional. Do I need to go full farmer's market? Not necessarily. If you're eating fruits with thin or edible skins, like apples, berries, or kiwis, organic is worth considering to avoid pesticide residue. But for thicker-skinned friends like bananas or papayas, conventional's usually fine. Save that organic budget for where it counts. Witty reminder, if you're peeling it, you're probably safe. If you're chomping its skin and all, go cleaner. Tip number 2. Don't fear. Frozen fruits are like time travelers, picked at peak ripeness and frozen in their prime. They're often just as nutritious, sometimes more, than fresh, and they won't ghost you after 3 days in the fridge. Great for smoothies, snacks, or tossing into oatmeal like a fruit ninja. Tip number 3, store smart to stop the squish. Nobody wants a mushy mango or a moldy blueberry ambush. Berries, store in the fridge in a breathable container with a paper towel. Apples, fridge. Longer life, but keep them away from bananas. They make everything ripen faster. Drama queens. Bananas, counter is fine, but if they go brown fast, try wrapping the stem in foil. Papayas, counter till ripe, fridge after. Boom. Pro tip. If you really want to keep fruit fresh longer, toss them in the freezer. Yes, even grapes. Ever had a frozen grape? It's like nature's candy. And it's amazing for hot flashes, just saying. And don't get duped by packaging. Just because something comes in a bag with leaves and the word nature on it doesn't mean it's healthy. Look for no added sugars, no syrups, no mystery powders. If the ingredients say strawberries and nothing else, you're golden. If it says strawberries, cane sugar, sorbitol, red number 40, and disappointment, maybe not. All right, now that your fridge isn't a fruit graveyard waiting to happen, let's wrap this up with a quick recap and a little action plan to get you munching smarter today. All right, let's take a quick victory lap. Here's your Fruit Strengthening 101 recap. 7 fruits to avoid. We said bye-bye to those that wreak havoc on your legs. Hello to less inflammation, better circulation, and stronger muscles. 5 fruits that will actually help your legs. We welcomed in the powerhouses, kiwis, blueberries, tart cherries, apples, and papayas. These fruits are your leg-strengthening sidekicks. They pack in vitamins, fiber, and antioxidants that actually do good things for you. Bonus tips. From organic choices to proper storage, you're now a fruit shopper with the power of knowledge. No more moldy strawberries or mushy bananas. Now, the action plan. Step 1. Swap your fruit bowl. If you've got those questionable fruits sitting there, it's time for an upgrade. Step 2. Pick up at least one of the good fruits we talked about today and start enjoying it daily. 1 apple, a handful of blueberries, or a little papaya, it's a small change that makes a big difference. Step 3. Get creative. Mix and match these fruits into your meals, smoothies, or as a snack. It's time to treat your body like the temple it is, even if that temple sometimes craves dessert. Remember, this is about longevity, and every little decision counts. Eating smarter today means walking stronger tomorrow. So go ahead, grab that kiwi, toss it in your bag, and start building those leg muscles back up. 1 bite at a time. And hey, if you found this video helpful, make sure to like, subscribe, and drop a comment below. Let me know which fruit you're breaking up with today, or if you're already a fruit fanatic. I want to hear it. Oh, and stay tuned for my next video. How to turn your legs into muscle machines after 60. You won't want to miss it. Trust me. Now go grab a kiwi and keep those legs in motion. Catch you next time.